Akihiko-senpai's into 2, and I was really uneasy about working with Mitsuru-senpai. Akihiko-senpai was attacked by a shadow on the day that we collapsed too. He said he injured his ribs a little. Which I don't understand how you do that. You guys take hits like nobody's business later on in the series. Later on in the game.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Junpei actually did fall asleep.
Can I have a minute?
I almost fell asleep.
Come to the lounge when we get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there. She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Funnily enough, you get busy with student council later. Yeah. Screw up, go ahead.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Yes, you do. How right you are. Seems Junpei was listening. No? Shit.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
annoying, deplorable, you don't like her.
Never mind. Let's go.
Iwatodai strip mall.
About earlier, it's not that I don't,
like her
or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why's Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment. You
Sure
know,
is.
last year he...
You see, I like Junpei. He's a pretty chill dude. The way he shows up in Persona... Not Persona. No, in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is hysterical. He falls asleep on a train and ends up in Akiba.
Welcome back.
Not Akihibara. Akiba? Is that Akiba?
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Hiyori from Class 2F.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night.
I like Junpei.
He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us.
You have the potential?
You can tell that Yukari is not happy about
He
this.
found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
Yeah.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users.
But I didn't get any of that Junpei.
But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Actually, yes, I
It'd be
am.
nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
What this is called? I want to say this is a What Did I Strip Mall, but it's not the right
So
term.
anyway,
Well, it could
glad
be.
to join the team.
Let's
You
do our
can
best.
Count on me.
I forgot how to say that in Japanese. I actually know it for some reason.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, crap.
Okay, everybody's here.
Yes, we are all here.
I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, but that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
Which, thank you, Junpei.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
I should scuff this up every time
Just
I play
like the
this with this
shadows.
controller. I say stuff it
Interesting,
up.
huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train.
That was a little
You can
stressing.
think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
As annoyed as he gets. by
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
Sure you do, Junpei.
I'm not so sure about this.
And
What
see, I kind
about
of
you,
upset with
Mr.
him.
Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
What a bitch. Heracullum High School, front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
This is where Tartarus is.
Just wait a
obviously.
few minutes. It's almost midnight.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark
Well-
hour passes, everything returns to normal.
To answer Junpei's question, it became a 256 floor dungeon? How many floors are in Tartarus in Persona 3? $265. Alright. I'm sorry, that's a lie. It's not that many. Quabala. So there are actually 273,
This is the nest you were talking about?
which is quite a lot of floors, and I have been in all of them.
But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Pretty good, actually. Actually, I think the depths are on the second playthrough, which is a 10-block thing.
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
I mean, it's probably just because it's reaction and things.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Wait. Seventh floor item. Will become dark and auto map assistance is temporarily disabled. Huh. That's pretty cool. So right,
Whoa.
interesting.
It's just as cool on the
Interesting thing
inside.
about Tartarus. Because of Tartarus' unpredictable nature. Yeah.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
Actually, you know what? I'll do that when I actually get into Tartarus and I can actually do things. So I have another day.
First,
before
we'll
I
have
do
you
anything.
three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
Thanks, Junpei. Don't be so excited.
You're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yes, I am a suicidal crazy person.
Yeah, of course I can.
I always
I
am.
think so.
At least in this game.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
Which isn't true, per se. You can beat them without
I'm
your
aware
persona.
of that.
Certain enemies are actually weak to the physical arts that you have. Like, certain enemies are weak to pierce, certain enemies are weak to slashing and bashing. None of this makes it into the 4th game, by the way, so all of those weaknesses get changed to something else, which is quite odd.
Alright, let's
Each
head inside.
Persona game
Are you
changes
ready?
the weaknesses of the personas. I mean, the shadows.
That's the spirit.
No person would ever say you betcha to that question. Okay, I think we get to do the first floor of Tartarus.
What's the matter?
Okay, now we get to pick our buffer room attendant. Now, I'm going to go with Elizabeth, but you can go with
The time has
Theodore.
come for you to wield your power, the tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
Well,
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions.
I don't think we ever actually learned that.
That is why
Well, I think
you
we'll learn,
must
like,
be made
Tartarus.
aware of the nature of your power.
Yes, yes, yes. Igor, tell me what's up. The nature of my power?
Your power is unique.
I should get more consistent with that. No crap.
It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
Now, let's see if he actually says what I think he's going to say.
You are able to possess multiple personas
Now, I knew that he was gonna say that.
and
That's not what
summon
I was
them
talking
as
about.
needed. And when you have defeated your enemies,
Thank you,
you
beeping
will
noise.
see the
That's been
faces
going on
of
for the past
possibility
7
before
weeks.
you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My
So I
spare
am
time
the-
will soon be scarce.
Well, alright.
But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Ah, but before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another
So this
resident
is
of this
where I get the
room?
pick.
Tell me, when you think of this person, what do you see? I see. Then let's bring her out for a proper introduction.
My name is Elizabeth. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I have to love Elizabeth. She's the best.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
So, you possess the fool. You have the Fool Arcana,
Hey,
which allows you to switch
Are you all right?
between everything.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Which, if you look at the Fool Arcana, when I can take control of my character, you'll see that it has the number 0 on the bottom.
Huh? What door?
I don't see any door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's go.
So, in the base game for Persona 3, you didn't have to pay the clock. You would just come back down to here, and you'd be fully healed. It is the most annoying mechanic to me in this game. I have to pay to get healed. If I talk to them, I remove them from my party. I can just go in by myself. That's equipment for research. It doesn't really matter later. Yes, I'm effing ready. Okay, so now I'm going to explore the first floor of Tartarus.
So, this is it, huh?
Nope.
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Yep.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she...
Okay, so. That's good. Moving and attacking before it hits you. Music battle theme.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but never would you like me to...
No thank you.
Okay, then I want you...
So, quick little explanation. Attack allows you to attack. Persona allows you to use... Skill allows you to use your persona's abilities. Item allows you to use items. Tactics allows you to independently control all of them. If I do left, it allows me to look at what the caliber Maya has.
I'll attempt to analyze
Maya.
the enemy.
Holding down right lets me tells me who's next in order, which is Junpei. Persona lets me switch personas. Defends allows me to defend, and escape allows me to escape. I can't do that right now because of how the game works. But if I just attack it, I do 13 damage. Now Junpei can use Cleave. Now Cleave uses HP, which makes it a physical skill. So it does slashing damage.
That just won't die.
I also have a massive
One
amount
enemy remains.
of health. Now she can heal. So I'm just gonna have her
Nice
attack.
hit! This thing won't give up.
The enemy's weakness is fire.
So I knew this already, but it's weak to fire. Now, go to my persona, you can see that I have Agi. Now Agi is a light fire damage skill. Attacks one foe. Now every single thing in the game, every single move in the game attacks X amount of enemies. It's usually one or all. Now for the skill abilities, the element-based abilities, like you have Agi, Garu, Bufu, and
The enemy's weakness is
Bufu
fire.
and Zio. You also have Hama and Mudo. So those are all the skill abilities that are going from where it says WK all the way over. Goes Agi, Bufu, Zio, Garu, Hama, and Muda. Fire, ice, electricity, winds, light, and dark. Now, the different stages are Agi Low, Agi Dine, and you have Agi Low, Ma Agi Dine. Now it goes single attack, light damage, single attack, medium, and then single attack, great. And then it goes multiple little multiple medium, multiple great. And that's the same for everything else. Except for the light and dark skills. Hama has a 25% chance of killing one enemy with just one use. Same for Mudo. Now, this chance increases with Hama-on and Mudun. And then you have Mamudo and Mahama, which do the same as the basic element skills. You also have Megadolian, which is a almighty attack, which there are no resistances to in this game. If you use it, it hurts everyone equally. So I can just use Agi, and if I hit with a move that it's weak to, it shows that it's weak.
A complete victory.
And I get to go again. And I got a Snuff Soul, which is super useful. That gives me back spell casting ability, SP. So staircase is how you get to the next floor, which makes sense since I'm in a tower. So rule is hit first, don't get hit. If they don't notice you in this game, you get a special attack.
Do you want to know more? The
That's
enemies
alright.
you're facing.
So here is a chance for me to show you the whole Agi skill thing. Voiced by you.
You attacked the enemy's weak.
So now that I've gotten that one, I get a one more. Now I can use this spell again.
Attack again.
So now then I have the chance to do an all-out attack, which allows me to do almighty damage, which is equal to the combined damage of my party's melee weapons. And this is almighty, so you cannot resist it. Now revival beat is super good. Revives a party member. And there's Snuff Soul, that is super good. I want to go this way. Yep, thank you. Now I get around to attack by myself. I think I should have advantage.
Were you able to if you did not, would you like
That's
then
necessary. So once again, you just run through with the fire ability. Cloud Kumo.
the enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
So I got a one more.
I summon you.
Hey, you sound like
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Reset.
I summon
For
you.
Persona 4.
Attack again.
Here's our chance. Let's get him.
And once again, just doing all that attack, cleared out. No way, can't run away. Now, shuffle time is an interesting mechanic. This is different from in Persona 3. After battle, you'll occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the one shuffled before your eyes. If you pick up a card with Persona on it, you will receive that Persona. Now, I go for, there's a, for me, there is a, triage of how I want to pick it. I go Personas I don't have, Wand, which is the green thing, Cups, which is the blue thing, Swords, then, coins, then swords. 2, 3, 4, go. Now Pixie has Dia, and I think it learns Garu, and I got another Snuff Soul. It's fantastic. And you're gonna get Patra, which is a skill that heals you. It removes status effects. They're giving us a lot of Snuff Souls. That's super good. I'm fantastic. I am feeling fine.
There is There's
Super
a better way to
Meraki.
defeat all. You can perform. Then, there may this back.
Yeah, thank you. I already know. I've already explained this.
You attacked the enemy's weak point.
One more.
Uh-oh.
Yes, excellent attack.
If you attack the same twice, this is what happens. I'm gonna film with you because you're
3
low
enemies
health.
remain.
You couldn't finish it off.
So now, because I messed up,
I summon you.
I took a lot of damage.
Attack again.
Awesome.
Wiping all out, I think is the name of the song in the background.
You exploited the enemy's weak point.
It can be found on the Persona 3 portable soundtrack, all with 11 other songs taken from this game.
You struck the enemy's weak
So
point.
now we do an all-out attack, and we just wipe the floor with them.
Son of a...
So I want to get Clotho, or whatever her name is. Apsaris. Yeah, there we go. Snuff Soul, again. Fantastic. You got another level. You got another level, so you have 3 as well. That's fantastic. So... Now using square, you bring up this menu, which allows you to split up and the priority of your party. Yeah.
Everyone,
So
spread out and proceed individually.
this allows your team to go and search for enemies. Or items, depending on how it is.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna go search down there because nobody did. See if there's nothing here. Nothing. You know how it goes, right? So now I just press on this and then return to the entrance, and you got a medicine, which is also another freaking useful item you get this early on in the game. Alrighty then.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
I see. Well, if you...
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of
You
power.
did almost nothing the
Damn,
entire thing.
I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily.
Yep.
Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
So, interestingly enough, the level you have does not increase in the base Persona 3 game. The level you are at does not actually increase how much time you can spend in Tartarus without getting tired. It's what your charm, academics, and your charm, knowledge, and courage, I think, is actually based entirely on your courage stat.
We'll see about that.
That allows you to stay out longer. You feel the power of your heart intensifies if reaction to the bond between your friends. So now we're ranked 2. So this is the Fool. See how it has a 0? Like I said earlier, you represent the Fool Arcana in this game. Fool Arcana increases, thank goodness. Just like Junpei and Yukari and Junpei, you feel tired as well. I mean, not really, but you know how it is. It's at it best to return to the dorm room and rest. So, thanks guys. I'm gonna save right quick. I'm gonna save right quick and be signing off. Thank you very much for coming down. It was fun playing this. I will be doing this in conjunction with Persona, in conjunction with Final Fantasy V and Pokemon Soul Silver. Thanks for you all for coming down, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.